All right, we're gonna do something a little different today. I'm just gonna talk about some of the reasons that I love golf. I've got 3 reasons in particular that I think golf is the best sport in the world. Let me hit a drive and then I'll explain. This hole, by the way, par 4, number 1 hole on the course, so it's tough. Very tough. And that's gonna tie into point 1 here. That was a good drive. The first thing that I think makes golf the best sport in the world is the fact that it is difficult. If you've ever watched this show, you've probably heard me say it at some point, that if it was easy, it would not be fun. I think what makes golf spectacular is the challenge. You come out here and struggle all day long, but it's that one great shot that you hit, or that one long putt that you sink that keeps you coming back. And something about golf, I don't know what it is, but it usually happens at the end of the round. Usually 16, 17, and most likely the 18th hole. Something very unique, very interesting will happen when you completely do not expect it. Now, a lot of people miss that. They miss that opportunity because they get into their emotions early in the round. They start off with a couple bad holes and they never really recover from that. You hear athletes say it all the time. They take it one game at a time, one at bat at a time, one hole at a time, whatever it is. And you got to do that with golf because the magic is in those little moments. And the magic's really in the challenge. When you can overcome a challenge and you can figure that swing fix out, when you can finally start nailing those shots from 80 yards, when you can finally drive the ball consistently in the fairway, that's the reward, is the journey. People forget the journey all the time, but it's the journey where the magic happens. I love that about golf. There's a few more things I like about golf. I'll tell you about that as I finish this hole. I got 138. I have 18 opportunities out here to do something amazing, to overcome something, to figure something out, to learn something about myself. I'm gonna go 9-iron. Oh, that was nice. Come on. Be the club. I think it was long, actually. Woo! So if you have a bad first hole, you have a bad second hole, you have a bad 9 holes. Guess what? There's 9 more. I love that about golf. In baseball, you've got 3 at-bats. In golf, you've got 18 holes or, hey, even 100 shots to make something amazing happen. To leave with a memory and most importantly, to learn something. I just learned I hit that club longer than I thought. Oop. Not my best. I mean, what a roller coaster. Great drive, what I thought was a great second shot, and now I've got a long putt to save a par. Did I do it? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Unplanned. That's what makes golf great. It takes one bad shot to ruin a hole, or it takes one really great shot to save it. All right, as we're walking up to hole number 2 here, crossing the street through the neighborhood, let's talk about the second thing that makes golf the best sport in the world. It's the fact that, unlike soccer, you'll never be able to play Wembley Stadium. Unlike basketball, you'll never be able to play the Staples Center. With baseball, you'll probably never get the chance to step into the field at Yankee Stadium. But what can you do with golf? You can play where all the pros play, where the best players in the world play. You can play the day after the best players play in the world. You can play the week before. The super unique thing about golf is you have the chance to experience the absolute pinnacle of the sport at any given day. Well, as long as you have the budget, of course. It's not a cheap sport. That's one thing that would be in the other category. All right, par 4 into the wind here. Kind of low off the club face, but it'll be in the fairway, I think. I recently got to play Keogh Island, and while I played like absolute trash that day, it was nice to make a birdie on 17 or hit a decent shot on 18 and remember how Phil Mickelson won that PGA championship. If you've never taken a golf trip, I highly, highly recommend it. It's good for the soul. But you don't even have to take a golf trip in most cases to play a top course where the pros have actually played. In fact, this course that I'm playing right now, Carroll Country Club, back in the day, People like Arnold Palmer played here. That's the best of the best. This is just a kind of a neighborhood family club, nothing outrageously prestigious about it. So I just think that that's so cool. Not a great drive, but I did get lucky with the live. Got 159. I'm gonna try to push it here with an 8-iron, and I'm gonna steer away from that front bunker that's guarding the pin. We're gonna go meet of the green here. And that's probably even left of the green. Now just keep in mind, when you play those special places, you'll probably not play your best golf, but just enjoy it, have fun. That's the experience. I know when I travel, I'm never gonna play as good as I play here at my home course, because I know this course. I know where to miss. You don't know that, so you gotta give yourself a break. That's the special thing about golf. You get to play where the most elite, exclusive players in the world have played. Tough lie, 0 green to work with. Bite, bite. Another long par putt. This one's even longer than the last one. Not that time. I'm gonna play one more hole here. We're gonna talk about my third thing that I love about golf. The third thing that I love about golf that makes it the best sport in the world. This is the place where you can really dive deep into a relationship like no other. You'll get to learn about somebody. How do they handle adversity? Are they a cheater or not? What are their emotions like when they win or lose? So much you can learn about a person on a golf course. And you get to do it over a 4 or 5 hour time period. Oftentimes even longer than that, because you probably hang around the bar and have a beer afterward. Just another thing that makes golf so special. We got one more hole to play here. I got 127. I've never had a hole in one. Why not today? It's not a hole in one, but we'll have a birdie putt. I've made even some of my best friends out on the golf course. Wade, who you see on the show, we essentially met on a golf course. I got to learn a lot about Wade in the 4 hours I played with him. I got to learn how he handles adversity. You learn a lot about a person on a golf course. You don't get that experience in too many other sports. 18 feet for glory here. Come on, baby. Gotta hit him. Thanks for indulging me a little bit here, guys, today. I know it wasn't the normal review video that you see on this channel, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you back real soon on another edition of Let's Play Through.